Hey guys, it's Gaijinhunter and welcome to the first 30 minutes of Rise of the Tomb Raider. As you guys know, I just bought a computer and I assembled it, and I really want a game that can really flex its muscles. So I decided to get this game. It looks like an adventure game, which I happen to like, so I can't believe I haven't played it before. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I will be commenting as we watch it, so if you came here for the story and I'm talking over it, I apologize.
It is these pioneers who define the future.
In storytelling, I suppose this is the opening. Let's show what makes our character tick. Let's get off their personality scene. So, expecting some nice dialogue and charming dialogue by Lara here.
The others, they're done.
I mean, the models look fantastic. I just think that with the backgrounds and everything looking so good, that the models actually kind of stand out.
I'm not turning back.
Her model looks great though.
I know.
You should stay here with them.
Oh, she's concerned. So
Not a
nice.
chance.
And she got trustworthy companions. See what this does from a story perspective. It already tells you that she's a dependable, trusting person who's also compassionate. Good job. And then I noticed immediately that the game looks better when it's not in a cutscene. When it's actually using the in-game engine or whatever. I don't know why it would have less performance during a cutscene, but it does. I'm running this on all the highest possible settings, and I took off the FPS counter, but it generally runs, I think, this level at about 110 FPS, which is great because I have a monitor that does 144, overclocks to 165 megahertz. Then I do have a small section here I had to cut over because I had my PlayStation 4 controller plugged in because I was playing Monster Hunter Online before this, and for some reason it didn't work with this game, so I had to go and get my Xbox for Windows controller and plug it in.
We just need to keep moving.
I know that there's apps out there like that will do the input for the controller, but I just didn't want to mess with it. It's one of those moments where you realize that the game is playable and you go like, what? It's the little details, I think. I mean, they really cared about making this an adventure game, so I think the effects are all great. At this point, you know that someone's going to slip off the edge of the cliff, and you're kind of just like, who's going to be first, him or me?
Your dad would be proud.
I know, but I have a good feeling about this.
She's a daddy's girl, which is good. I hope my daughter's daddy's girl one day. Uh-oh. Whoa, shit. Lara, my videos aren't supposed to have swearing. What are you doing? Bad girl. Uh-oh. I was shocked by the cutscene there because I didn't remember where the X button was. I was kind of like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? So this is the tutorial stage. So it's teaching you how to grab onto stuff using the X button or jump and run around using the A button. I love how he's like, I can help you, and she's just like, I'm a superhuman, I've got it. I'm more powerful than like an X-Men. I gotta say, it doesn't really translate in a video very well, but I think that the weight of the movement for all these scenes was really well done. The latency lag for when you can tell that she's trying to ready her muscles so that she can stake in the next one. All of it was really well done. Nice visual clues like a little lean over and stuff like that.
I need to jump across.
Yeah, okay. Now grab my hand.
Nice transition there. Dude's got some power, man. He was like standing on top of snow and he was able to catch me, so I think he's got superhero syndrome as well. Yeah, this whole time though, I was pretty much having an orgasm because I don't think I've ever played a game that looks this good. Then again, I've never played a game on a system that cost over $1,000, so that could explain it. There's no reason why consoles would be expected to look this good. They don't cost even a fraction of the cost. Look at that lighting.
I know this is a long shot, but that old tracker said he saw ruins up in these mountains.
One thing that's always baffled me about these adventure movies and games, it's like they always find this hidden temple somewhere, right? And it always has to be really well lit, so it looks really beautiful. So you think that like someone in a helicopter or plane would have already found it by now, right? It couldn't be that hidden.
Storm's getting closer.
Uh-oh, the storm is coming. Winter's coming. I know that for sure.
We're almost to the top.
Uh-oh, it's getting thick. Trenching it up.
What do you think?
She's got like 2 hats on.
We're close to something, Jonah. I can feel it. Just as last
Oh
step to
yes,
the
let's
top.
show her ambition.
All right.
She's not
Let's see
willing
what's
to
up
give
there.
up. They've come so far. This dude's a freaking tank, man. If he's gonna be able to spot her like this.
Feels pretty solid here, but keep close to the wall.
Okay.
This was a really fun sequence because you know that something's gonna
Looks like
happen.
we climb from here.
And just the camera verticality was so cool.
Right. You
So
ready?
hit the A button and jump.
Let's do it.
Woohoo! Let's start climbing up. Now, I've never played the Uncharted games. I know that's a crime and I should do it. I just never really got into a lot of the combat. But then I haven't played them that much. So I think now that I enjoyed the first 30 minutes of this so much, I think I'm going to have to check out Uncharted because I think I'm getting a very similar vibe from this game as what I saw when I watched Uncharted videos. Also kind of reminded me of like God of War 3, which I really enjoyed. I guess that would be the adventure action type genre. Uh-oh. Climbing ice is a bitch, huh?
Can you make it across?
I can make it.
She's like, yeah, I can make it. Ooh.
Holy shit! I don't think I can make that jump.
See, I like characters who can be realistic. Him saying like, there's no way I'm gonna make that jump.
I'll give you some slack.
So good job on the story writers. They found a way to get both of these people to the ending point,
Almost there.
but without forcing it through so that only both of them are complete superheroes. That was kind of nice. Boom. I want to see her muscles. They gotta be huge. Yeah, like that's not very
We
hidden.
made it. I see the ruins.
I see the ruins. They only look like a beautiful castle. Not very ruiny, is it? Ouch. Man, she got head smacked hard.
You hear me?
Yeah.
One of the things I noticed that in the options for this game, you can actually turn off like some of the camera shake and some of these effects for people who get a little woozy from them. Anything like that for accessibility is good.
Quick.
So this is a sequence where you have to use the left stick and you sort of pull and push and get momentum. So pulling back, pulling forward. I love how they tease you on the first one here. Come on. You just got it. No. Then I screwed up. I was kind of curious whether it was an instant success or not, and it's not. You can actually swing and miss. Got it. This woman was born in Sparta. Uh-oh.
Go back, Jonah. Get the shelter.
Get the shelter. I do like the pace just really picks up here. You feel a sense of urgency. Go, 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 go. It's one of those scenes that it's a game, so you kind of want to look behind you to see whether or not they've actually modeled everything. But you know if you look back, she'll probably die, so you don't. Oh, chug it, getting through the snow. Oh my god, look, an Assassin's Creed or Prince of Persia pole. Woo! This sequence is crazy. Off the freaking rails. Saved by the little dent in the ice. How convenient. Get out of there! Too freaking cool. Now the animations, everything looks scripted here, but this is actually me pressing left and right. None of that's scripted. I think Lara Croft is the official sponsor of X Games. And she just got her ass owned. You can beat robbers, men, and pirates, but you can't beat Mother Nature. Ah, yes, the flashback. Let's set up the story. She's in London. Do you think she voted?
It is the greatest cruelty of life that we're all too
I did feel that this scene needed to be edited down a little bit.
We age.
They're just setting up the fact that she's got Indiana Jones for a father who's looking for the Holy Grail. But pretty much that's what it is, right? I mean, like, we're not going to glorify the story at this point and say, no, it's like this prophet, and there's just like, it's scientific proof of a soul. Yeah. I mean, come on, it's Indiana Jones, which is good. I have nothing against that. I do like the idea of how much love these artists put into some of these, because, like, that art is only ever seen in this cutscene, I'm sure. But they went through all the trouble to get the textures right and everything to make it look really good. So, whoever the artists were working on this game, I'm sure they had a blast. Oh, it's Trinity from the Matrix. Oh wait, not the Matrix. Now, I suppose this is a direct sequel to Tomb Raider, the reboot, which was a few years earlier. But I never played that, and I didn't think that you would need to, and I'm very happy to see that they just bombard you with all the information about her family, her father. He was an adventure hunter, she's aspiring to be like him, and stuff like that. So, good stuff on the part of the game makers. So, I have a feeling now that I can jump into this game without knowing anything about the story and still be okay. I also like that it's not like a Square Enix game like Final Fantasy where you're being thrown like 5 new completely made up words in every sentence. It's like the worst. You think she notices that someone was in there? I think she does. MacBook love. Ah, she noticed. Someone's been listening to my tape that I conveniently placed out in the open. Despite the fact that the tape had said that this was a secret and someone was after the information. So, Lara is not a very smart cookie. And she's about to kill, like, her mother.
Oh God, I'm so sorry. What are you doing here?
I love how the mother's just like, oh, okay, and just like moves on as if this has happened before.
Followed? Of course not. What's going on? I think I found the tomb. Oh, you can't be.
So I guess they live in the same studio apartment because, or not, I don't know. She's like looking at the stuff and she's kind of looking like she's never been here before. But didn't she just like open the door? Didn't she have a key? I don't know. Normally you would say like, why are you here? You weren't supposed to be here today. I only just got home myself. Maybe she's the bad guy. Maybe she's the one that was sneaking in listening to stuff, huh?
It was everyone else who was wrong.
Wonderful, wonderful facial animation on the lips as they move and they talk. I think hair works. They could have did a little bit better job, but that's only because everything else looks so good.
No, I can't go back there.
But this obsession ruined your father.
I saw something.
Yeah, you can tell the emotion captured this stuff.
I can't explain. Now I
But you think that
understand
this
what
other
that
woman
was.
would be a little bit more understanding, right? Like knowing who her father was, and she's just like,
Nonsense.
no, don't do it. It's stupid
Don't go
lies
down
and
this
blah
road.
blah blah. Don't go down this
You
road. Oh,
know
come
what
on,
it
man.
is.
If Lara can already do the stuff that
It's
she
the
can
only
do,
thing that
she's
makes
been
sense to
going
me
down
now.
this road for some time
I'm
now.
going to find the
Don't
best.
tell me she's never done no adventure. Anyways, I'm being a little overcritical of the story. It's classic Saturday night movies, though. It's a monster. Hunt it. Carve it. Make armor out of it. Or drive past it. Okay.
We're heading into a war zone now. We better be sure about this.
We're close. There should be an oasis in the canyon just ahead.
I do realize that Lara Croft is supposed to be a sex symbol, so they purposely dress her in very attractive clothing and put her in situations where you stare at her. But I think they did a good job of at least keeping her semi-realistic. I don't know. I've seen previous games and it's pretty exaggerated. And I don't like that.
That's just local militia.
Oh, that's just local militia. Wow, must be peaceful in
You told
Syria.
someone, didn't you?
They paid better than you.
Paid better than you.
Shit, they weren't supposed to shoot
So we know that Lara didn't pay the extras. What an asshole, huh? Cheating her out like that. That's what he gets, man. He got killed. And she cannot catch a break. She's getting she's getting knocked over like left and right. It's a great way to force the player into the gameplay sequence, huh? How many concussions has she had? I think I read somewhere on Yahoo where like if you have like that blurred vision, I think it's like proof of like slight concussion. Ow. Man. Getting her butt kicked. Okay, back to gameplay in the northwest border of Syria.
Going back. It has to be
I do like that your movement and everything is all screwed up because you just got smacked really hard. Okay, we shall move forward. I know rocks are probably the easiest thing to do on a game engine, but god, man, does it look good. Sorry, I was just framing that for a screenshot for later.
There was something in Dad's research about this.
And now she's gonna do the I go from really hurting and cringing in pain to climbing up walls like on Schwarzenegger. Wow. Fast recovery. Don't stare at her butt, guys. I think that's why they made this sequence, so you can see her butt. I also like that they weren't super clear on which rocks to grab. Like, it's clear enough because you can see the light hitting it, but it's not like they pulled you out of the world by like highlighting it and saying like, wah, 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 grab here. So, great job. That's one thing I'm enjoying about this game in my first playthrough is the amount of the lack of the button prompts all over the place. It's very refreshing. Oh, I think we're in mud or something. Murky waters. I need one of these blue lights. That's nice.
Incredible. Some kind of marker. Can't quite make out the translation.
Do you always talk to yourself, Lara? I mean, I'm not a voice actor. I can imagine that would be very hard to have to narrate stuff as you're going through it, but make it not sound like just complete stupid monologue. To actually make it sound like you're thinking out loud. It's gotta be tough, so love to the voice actors. We've got to the lost tomb.
Okay, he's shown here.
It's time to learn some of the story that we don't care too much about, maybe.
Mentioned this.
But it's nice art. Really nice art.
sort of marker. Byzantine script, but I can't quite make it out. These are the miracles of the Prophet of Constantinople, unjustly murdered by order of
This
Trinity.
girl knows her history, man. I'm telling you. She must be a history major. Yes, this is the area we came in though. Just like the lighting on that is just so good. It's also refreshing to see that there's been no actual like swordplay or gunplay or anything like that in the first 20 minutes. I think it shows that they're really trying to tell a story here. They're trying to get Hollywood rights for a movie.
He led his followers through the desert to the oasis.
I don't know, the game looks good enough. If they made like a CG movie, I'd watch it. Oh yeah, she's got her Link moment. Do 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 do. Knock it down. If you have a bomb, bombs work. There it is, the not so hidden
Amazing.
thing.
If only Dad could have seen this.
I bet you it's gonna be like the typical Hollywood story where her father's not really dead. They just think he was, and he comes in at the end, helps her out in some epic thing, and then dies, like saving her at the end of the story. Do not tell me in comments if I'm right. I'm actually going to play this entire game, and I do not want to be spoiled. And there might be some people who are watching this who haven't played this game either, and I'm thinking that maybe you look at it and you go, you know what, maybe I'll check that out. So please no spoilers in comments. There's some really fun ideas here. Okay, this area I had some fun in this area, guys. I kind of knew I needed to jump over there, but I think I forgot about needing to run and get some inertia. Shit. That's gotta tickle. And what do? I do the same thing again. The death animations though look really painful. They really ragtime it, like not ragtime, ragdoll it. So you can see the body sort of cringe and break bones. It's pretty graphic. Surprised they weren't pussies and went for the fade out like right away. Fail me twice. Fail me 3 times. Oh, it's gotta hurt. Some of you were asking me on Twitter what processor I'm using. So I am using the GTX1080 Founders Edition, and I'm using the i7-6700K, which was the top of the line i7, I think Skylake processor. I know they have some enthusiast ones that just came out, which are like stupidly expensive, but this is the one that's just standard, I think $350 or something like that. I'm not overclocking or doing anything fancy, and I have air cooling, not liquid. But it's been working out really good for me. Okay, this is my idiot moment. If you look right ahead, I should be going forward, but I immediately started turning to the left and right and missed that completely. Explorer Adam looking for a way out. Where do I go? Is it here? Is it down here? Screw it. Let's try it. Ouch. Don't try that at home. Yeah, see? I learned from my mistakes. I got that in the first try there. Well, to be fair, you only get one try. This must be painful for some of you to watch, but I was having a fun time. Oh, it wasn't pissing me off or anything. Again, love the animations. Really great work. Aha! Now I spotted it.
Pursued the Prophet and his people relentlessly until finally confronting them in their hidden oasis.
No, this is... I like this area. It's showing off the lighting. Look at that. It looks so good. I know looks aren't everything, and so far the gameplay has been really nice. But I'd be damned if I didn't say that looks mattered at least a bit.
Damn it. Come on.
Uh-oh, did I get any of you? Didn't get me. Then again, I've seen this before. I just saw it right before I recorded this. This is all real-time gameplay, guys. I'm moving Lara through all of this. It's not automated. The Prophet's Tomb.
There was a battle here.
Yeah, so about this point I was thinking that I would
Against religious
end the video
powers.
because I thought it was about the end of the first stage, but I'll go ahead and show off a little bit of this area. So it looks like we have some more puzzles, and as we go forward I think we're going to run into
The Order
that
of
helicopter
Trinity
with
has
those
received
guys.
word that the Prophet's followers are building a great tomb at an oasis outside Berea. But more upsetting, while we thought they were building the tomb...
Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this little look of Tomb Raider. It's the first 30 minutes. I'm playing it on Steam on PC. I just wanted to show you off my graphics card and you know, show you off the game because I think it's looking to be pretty cool. If you guys are interested in seeing part 2 of me playing this, I'd be more than happy to upload it. But this is kind of a hunting channel, so I want you guys to let me know if you find it interesting or not. And if you do, maybe I will. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, happy tomb hunting.